City of St. Louis, permeable surface accessibility issues for people with disabilities. David J. Newberger, Commissioner, Office on the Disabled, 2012. Introduction. Installation of porous or permeable surfaces on driving and walking pathways may provide a significant benefit for the environment. Put short, water that may seep through those surfaces directly to groundwater may reduce the amount of water flowing into sewers. Those surfaces are, however, more rough than ordinary concrete or asphalt. We asked the question, do porous or permeable surfaces create accessibility problems for people with disabilities? Under Americans with Disabilities Act standards, they do create accessibility issues if they are not stable, firm, and slip resistant. To explore this, we went to the Missouri Botanical Garden where, as an experiment, they have laid 4 porous or permeable surfaces. Porous concrete, in this case, laid with the highest possible care from the vendor. Porous asphalt, also known as pervious, permeable, popcorn, or open-graded asphalt, a standard hot mix asphalt with reduced sand or fines that allow water to drain through it. Permeable pavers, a solid surface that allows natural drainage and migration of water into the earth by permitting water to drain through the spaces between the pavers. Porous rubber, a product named KBI FlexiPave that is generally compatible with bike and running paths, maybe sidewalks, and other off-road surfaces. The product is composed of a high volume of waste tires. We asked 4 people with disabilities to try each surface and a 5th surface that was traditional asphalt and give their comments. Jackie, who uses a walker for her mobility, Jane, who has low vision, April, who is blind, and Carrie, who uses a manual wheelchair for her mobility. Following is a video showing each of their experiences and opinions. Jackie on 3 surfaces. First on porous concrete, second on traditional asphalt, and then on porous asphalt. Then Jackie's comments.
This is a little bumpy. This is better. Now this is hard.
This is super hard.
Yeah. My name is Jacqueline Richardson and I'm from Paraquad. I've walked on 3 surfaces and I found that the surface that I'm on now, the second surface is a little difficult. The first surface, the second surface is much better. The third surface is very, very difficult.
So the last surface over there was the most difficult. It was the most difficult.
Jackie on pavers, and then her comments.
Hi, my name is Jackie, and I don't particularly care for this particular surface. It's a nice smooth surface, but with the uneven bricks, it makes the walker get caught in some of the grooves, and it throws it off. It makes the wheels run a little sideways, which carries the whole walker in a different direction. So I don't particularly care for this.
How did this compare to the permeable concrete and asphalt on the other side?
It's a smoother surface, but it's the other surface is a much easier surface than this.
Okay.
Although it's smooth, it's still, the grooves make the back wheels the back of the walker get caught in it, and it makes it harder to walk.
Jackie on a porous rubber surface, and then her comments.
Okay, what did you think?
My name is Jackie, and I think this surface is a little bit better. It's a little smoother, but I did get my back wheels did get caught a little bit, which made me have to use a little bit more pressure on my arms, on the front on my arms. But it's a nice surface.
Okay.
Jane on 3 surfaces. First, on porous concrete, second, on traditional asphalt, and then on porous asphalt. Then, Jane's comments.
I'm Jane Thomas.
And what was your impression of those three surfaces?
The asphalt, permeable asphalt, is considerably rougher for texture. The cane tip caught more in the asphalt than in the concrete. That was definitely a difference.
How about the first one? The first place where we started?
The concrete surface did not catch on the cane, or the cane did not catch it nearly as much. It was easier to move the cane, actually tapping it even. I tried dragging it as well, and there's much more resistance on the asphalt than on the concrete.
And you remember we did 3. So the concrete was the first.
Yes.
The third was the permeable concrete. And what about the second?
The second was the smoothest of all and the easiest.
Yeah.
Cane didn't catch it all in it. It was much more like just gliding along.
Okay.
Jane on pavers, and then her comments.
Yes, it was an, since they were pavers, it was an even rhythm with the cane. My cane did not get stuck in them nearly as much as in either of the previous permeable surfaces, the concrete or the asphalt. It was okay. I didn't find it very difficult to use.
Jane on a porous rubber surface, and then her comments.
I'm Jane Thomas, and this surface is softer underfoot, certainly, than any of the others that I've tried so far. The cane did not catch in it nearly as much as either the permeable concrete or asphalt. I like the way it felt underfoot. It has rubber in it, so it has some give, but very interesting texture. Feels good underfoot. I liked it quite a bit. One thing I noticed is that this surface does not provide nearly the sound cues that the other surfaces provided.
April on 3 surfaces, with April's dog who wanted a leader to follow. First on porous concrete, second on traditional asphalt, and then on porous asphalt. Then April's comments.
Okay. And follow.
After changing here to regular
The last one, the permeable,
That's the permeable asphalt.
I felt more pebbles as I was walking, like loose gravel kind of feeling. So the most smoothest was the regular concrete for me.
Okay, now let me just be clear about that.
The middle
first
one.
you did, yeah, that's asphalt.
Okay.
So permeable concrete, then regular asphalt, then permeable asphalt.
Okay.
So
I felt I felt the texture difference for the asphalt. Okay, I felt that just walking normally. And then the smoothest surface, I think, was the regular concrete.
regular asphalt.
Regular asphalt. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, my concern, and like I think the color of the asphalt being black in the summertime would be an issue using a guide dog.
Yeah.
So because the temperature of the surface would be hot on the paws.
April on pavers, and then her comments.
Okay, I'm in front of you.
Forward. Sorry.
That's okay. You're doing well.
My dog knows one speed. Usually I walk fast. April Seifert. I liked, I'm sorry, I actually had a hard time telling the difference between the two surfaces using both the cane and the dog. I liked it because it was tactile for both under my feet and my cane, and probably easy for the dog to follow as far as between lines right and left, like a barrier right and left. I liked it because of the tactile brakes in the pavers and the feel of on the cane.
April on a porous rubber surface, and then her comments.
Name's April Seifert. I liked it. I liked the tactile difference of it. I don't think the color would be an issue because for like a dog there's contrast because it's grass on either side. I like again, sound, it would be, as Jane pointed out, you don't get a lot of tactile feedback on that, but I do like it. It's smooth enough without being it's rough enough without being too smooth, and you can feel it gives you a lot of tactile sensation other than the sound with the cane and or the dog.
Okay,
So,
great, thanks.
Carrie on 3 surfaces. First on porous concrete, second on traditional asphalt, and then on porous asphalt. Carrie on pavers, and then her comments.
a little bumpy. A little bumpy.
Oh, yeah.
It's not too bad. I actually thought it was going to be a little bumpier. The biggest thing is if somebody has really small casters on the front of their wheelchair, if these aren't laid just right, they could catch one.
Okay.
You just kind of have to watch where you're rolling, but not too bad.
Carrie on a porous rubber surface, and then her overall comments.
That's not too bad. A little bit of resistance, but I didn't feel as much as on the asphalt, on the concrete that we started with. I feel like there's more resistance on those.
Okay.
A little bumpy, but not too bad.
We believe this study suggests the following conclusions for accessible pathways. Porous asphalt should not be used. Porous concrete only works if great skill and attention are budgeted for installation and maintenance. Permeable pavers, if budgeted for expert installation and maintenance, are less of a problem, though they produce an uncomfortable wheelchair ride and pose other risks. Porous rubber surfaces are an attractive opportunity. Where a pathway has enough width, a 5 or more foot wide accessible pathway should be laid in traditional concrete or asphalt, with permeable or porous materials being used beside the accessible pathway. Thank you for your attention to this video. We hope it enlightens the thoughts of policymakers. Office on the Disabled, City of St. Louis, David J. Newberger, Commissioner. City Hall, Room 30, 1200 Market, St. Louis, Missouri, 63103, 314-622-3686, Newberger D. at stlewis-mo.gov, http://stlewis-mo.gov/disabilities.